Alright, welcome back Twitch and YouTube to just another game, Virtue's Last Reward. Now last time we came across our first lock, our first to be continued. We need a password and a username to continue down that timeline, and I can only get those from other timelines. So we need to start exploring and hunting around for that. That's kind of the flow of this game. You play through different timelines and you gather information you need to progress the story in different ways. As I said in the last recording, I could just spoiler it and put it in because I know what it is. It's not as random as I thought it was. But that is going to lead to information that we definitely should not have until we get those passwords. So major spoilers for the rest of the game if we do it that way, so we're going to do it the way that the game intends. So that being said, last time we went down the timeline where we chose to ally with Luna for the second time. This time, we're gonna betray her.
"30 seconds remain."
What am I going to do? I guess there isn't really any question. After all, I promised Luna that I would pick ally. But what if she was lying to me?
I would have chosen ally regardless. I mean, Sigma's going to be my opponent, and I trust him.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Vote has been recorded.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now. Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
I think, so the game has a skip dialogue feature that automatically skips all dialogue unless something new or slightly changed is added, in which place it will play at normal speed. I think I'm just going to choose to skip a bunch of dialogue and until we get really late in the game when I'm going to be wanting to skip most of it. But as far as like the first times I'm going through these timelines, I'm going to kind of use my own judgment on what dialogue should be skipped or not.
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
So once again, Clark still has, in this timeline, the only thing that's changed is we betrayed Luna.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Sigma, why?
I was also Nanako? Wow.
You promised. How could you? Why won't you say something? At least give me an excuse. Say you wanted to protect everybody, or you slipped and hit the wrong button. Anything. I don't care if it's a lie. Just say something. I can't trust you anymore, can I? I see. All right then. You did it so that you could get more points, right?
I wanted to say no, but I couldn't. She was right. I shut my eyes and turned away.
I trusted you. Goodbye.
Luna's face twisted as she spun away, but not before I saw tears glistening in the corners of her eyes. My heart sank into my stomach like a lump of lead. I lost something very precious. Like they say, trust takes years to build, but only a second to break. If only I could have taken that second back, but that was impossible. Life only moves in one direction, and you only get to make your choices once. The past is the past, and it stays there.
Hey! Where do you think you're going?
Isn't it obvious? I'm going to look for Quark.
Hey! Wait!
Clover yelled after him, but Tenmyoji ignored her and continued through toward the magenta door. She glared at us receding back and muttered something under her breath. Something must have happened between them.
Tenmyoji, you're going to go look for Quark, right?
Yeah, so?
I want to help.
No thanks.
Really?
Much as I'd like to say that, I need all the help I can get. Think you can give me a hand?
Of course. Let's go.
They headed off through the magenta door together. Clover was left standing by herself, brows furrowed and head down, deep in thought. Then suddenly, she stood up straight and took off through the cyan door. I turned and saw that only Phi and Kay were left. Where's Dio?
He went off toward the yellow door while you and Luna were talking.
He just walked out?
Yes, he did check the results before he left.
I bet he wasn't very happy. If I had chosen Betray, he'd be sitting pretty with 9 BP right now.
I imagine he would. Fortunately, Phi is much too clever for that. That was why I chose Ally. It was an easy decision.
But if you'd betrayed her, then you'd have been the one to get out of here.
Perhaps, but I made a promise to Phi.
A promise, huh? Were you really sure Kay wouldn't betray you?
Of course not. I'm not an idiot. I didn't really have a choice, though. The only option was to trust him.
That's so.
Yeah. Don't you think that's important? Trusting someone, I mean. All right. We should go and look for Quark, too.
Man, you guys really know how to twist a knife.
Indeed. Best we split up, wouldn't you say?
We did say, and each one of us left for a different area of the facility. I took the magenta door, Phi went through the yellow door, and Kay took the cyan door. I just dropped cold shochu all over my lap. It is sinking into my groin as we speak. I bumped my mic and I sloshed it. But no matter how hard I looked, Quark was nowhere to be found. Eventually, I decided to head back to the warehouse. My loins smell like strawberry shochu. Okay! Tenmyoji, what's going on? You found Quark?
Wouldn't be here if I hadn't.
Where was he?
Like I'm gonna tell you that.
Did I do something wrong?
You broke your promise to Luna. I don't like people who break promises.
There was no rebuttal for that. I'm glad you found him.
Ha! Oh, you got some balls saying that, acting like you give a shit about him.
Is he okay? He looks tired.
He's just sleeping. Seems somebody shot him up with some kind of anesthetic.
Someone? Who?
Hell if I know. And honestly, I don't really care anymore.
Why not?
Quark's safe. Now, all I have to do is get him out of here, and this'll all be over.
Wait. You make it sound like you can get out right now.
I can. Well, he can.
How?
Didn't you see the results? Quark's BP is
9.
exactly.
So you're gonna have him pull the lever and open the number 9 door?
Yeah, of course, he's gonna need my help to do that.
What about you? You've only got 4 BP. Even if you can't open the door, you'll...
Oh ho! If my BP is too low, then I'll just have someone with enough BP open the door. And I'll just slip through when it's open. But that's not gonna happen! If you think you can be sneaky, well...
Think I don't know that? Doesn't matter though. So long as Quark is safe, then
My guard was down. Ooh. I barely even saw him move. It wasn't until a pain exploded in my stomach that I realized Tenmyoji had kicked me. Ugh. I let out a strange sort of wheeze and collapsed to the floor. Blinking against the pain, I managed to find Tenmyoji again. He'd maneuvered Quark up to the number 9 door. Stop! Tenmyoji! Moving made me retch, and before I could recover and call out again, he'd done it. Tenmyoji's hand pressed Quark's against the lever. He looked back at me over his shoulder.
sorry. Door's almost open, so it's time I was on my way.
Tenmyoji, don't be an idiot. If you go through there, you'll...
Believe me, I know. But I gotta stay with him as long as I can. Couldn't live with myself if I just tossed him out there unconscious, you know?
Stay here.
Can't do that.
Why not?
There's a killer here. It's too dangerous. I can't take that risk with Quark's life.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
See ya.
Tenmyoji, wait! Don't do this! Tenmyoji! Tenmyoji!
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
That was how it ended. Had Tenmyoji died? Had Quark escaped? I didn't know. I laid my hand gently against my aching stomach and stared up at the ceiling. Faint approaching footsteps echoed throughout the warehouse. One of them was a killer. Whatever. It didn't matter anymore. I was never gonna see the outside world again. Perhaps it would be better if I had just let them kill me. I lay back and closed my eyes. Game over. Alright, we just... Wasn't supposed to happen, saw any of the bad endings. Every ending begins somewhere, saw any of the endings. Alright. So now... bad ending. Alright, so with that done, we're gonna choose a different door now. Or we're not gonna choose a different... Actually, we could choose a different door. Do we choose a different door or a different timeline? We'll go with door. Into the chromatic doors. Moral of the story, don't betray Laura Bailey. She will be very disappointed in you and you'll make her sad. And then someone will be even more disappointed in you. Alice and I will go through the green door, go through the blue door, go through the red door. I think we only have one choice. LSK, the blue door. I think if we go through the red door, it denies you. I'm not sure. We could see real quick. Let's just go back up. Yeah, blue door is the choice. So what happens if we go to the red door? Alice and I will take Clover and go through the red door.
No, I cannot allow you to do that.
God damn it, Kay! We don't have time for this.
Choose a different door, please.
He stood in front of the red door, solid and immovable in his metal armor. I didn't think I could force my way past him, and I knew I didn't have the time to try it. Alright. 2 doors left, but which one? Go through the blue door. Alice, Kay, the blue door.
Right.
We should hurry.
You dick. You giant metal dick! We took off toward the door at a run. I glanced back over my shoulder to see the others heading for their respective doors. Fi, Dio, and Clover were headed toward the green door, while Tim, Myoji carried Quark toward the red door, followed by Luna.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
You giant armored dick. Give me a second, I'm gonna take care of something real quick. While I have a minute. Alright, here we go. Better. 3 doors.
It appears they are all locked.
Is this a dead end?
What's that thing over there?
It looks like the thing next to the number 9 door.
Does that lever move?
Only one way to find out.
Well, that was easy enough.
It only opened the door on the right, though.
Then we are likely meant to go there.
How do we get the other doors to open?
I have no idea. There do not seem to be any other mechanisms which might cause them to unlock.
I don't think that's really something we should be worrying about right now. We have a door that's open, we should go through it.
You are correct. There is little to be achieved by remaining here.
I wonder who Alice's voice actor is. Voice actress. Bored it is, or right, I guess. Peggy O'Neill. What else does she do? Sorry, I'm just looking at this. Peggy O'Neill. Anything I recognize her from? Some gotcha stuff. Saints Row, Code Geass. A lot of animes. A lot of animes. Voice of Renamon. Interesting. Voice of Ranamon, which is entirely different. Oh no, I read. She was Ranamon generally, not Renamon. Ranamon. I put an E where I shouldn't have. Those are two entirely different Digimon, by the way. Maya Mano. Oh, that's a rumor. Not necessarily true. Yeah, nothing really I recognize her from generally. What is this place?
The rec room, apparently. Oh, you didn't see it. There was a plate on the door. It said rec room, as I recall.
Okay, keep rubbing it
Short
in.
for recreation, one might assume.
Both of you shut the fuck up.
How ironic. I doubt recreation is foremost on any of our minds right now.
Okay, the pool and darts I get, but what's with all the suits of armor? Seems kind of weird.
If you think the armor's weird, check that thing out.
Is that a ride?
Yeah, I see them in front of grocery stores all the time. You put a coin in and it kind of rocks around.
God, I miss those things.
You must have gone on one at least once when you were a kid.
I have no memory of doing so, but it is possible.
Does this thing mean there were kids here at some point?
No, I don't think so. I guess it's part of someone's collection.
That seems like an exceedingly odd thing to collect.
So this place has a lounge, some sleeping quarters, and now this rec room. It's like we're on some kind of luxury cruise liner.
Now that you mention it, it does give the impression that people are supposed to stay here for an extended period of time. They have a small but well-stocked infirmary. Anyone here would be able to treat at least minor injuries and illnesses.
Yeah, but we got a couple dead bodies.
So you think this room is to help people keep from going out of their minds with boredom?
Yes, relaxation is important in an isolated environment.
No video games? Everything anybody needs to live without leaving. I guess they're planning to keep us here for a while, huh? Well, that's not happening.
I agree. Let's just find those moon card things and get out of here.
Ah, there's a door over there.
No good. Won't open. Looks like it's locked up tight.
In other words, the moon cards must be in this room somewhere.
Right then, let's find them. Alright. First things first, this caught my attention. What's this supposed to be a picture of? They're those balls from that kids show, right? If you collect 7 of them, then you get a wish. But there's more than twice that here. Oh, then it's a set of billiard balls. Then? Look, I think it's probably a hint. Just grab it and bring it with you. I'll take these. Are these pool balls? They look rather odd, though. Aren't pool balls usually painted a variety of colors? These appear to be all white, although they are numbered. Might as well try using them with the table. Scrap of felt. Wonder why this felt is damp. Presumably because it has been soaked in something. It's like these are all the same thing. Do you think we're supposed to pick the right bottles or something? I hope not. They all look exactly alike to me. Then just take whatever one you want. This is luminol. Then it must be luminol spray. It reacts with certain things such as blood. I didn't read the rest of that. It's often used in forensic investigations. What are we supposed to do with it? Maybe you could spray it on the pool table? The pool table? Why? When I was examining it earlier, I noticed a few areas where it looked like something had been wiped off. If it was blood... Alright, we'll keep that in mind. It's one of those rides like you see in front of the grocery store. Looks like Zero Jr. I get the feeling someone's laughing at us. I don't like it. It looks like this box is connected to the ride somehow, but why? I can't say for sure, but don't rides often require payment in order to run? but I don't see anywhere to stick a coin in. Have you looked closely at the lion? There seems to be a slot in the mouth. Okay, that's actually so low res it kind of hurts my eyes to look at. Wow. All right. Why won't it open? There's something in there, but we can't take it out if it won't open. There's a round indentation inside this frame. Perhaps a record goes in it. All right. Does this explain how darts works? Apparently. I wonder if these are instructions for the darts scoreboard here. These the rules darts normally use? I have no idea. Isn't darts just a way to flirt with girls? I guess some people use it in that way, but darts is a legitimate and dignified indoor sport for gentlemen. What? Where you compete to see how many girls you can get? What the hell happened to you? Alright, well, I got a couple things I can look at first. Piece of cloth, damp, not sure why. Looking at your piece of felt, I see. I was thinking about trying to fit it in this bare spot on the pool table. And there. Looks as though that scrap fit in the hole perfectly. Okay. Ball luminol. Alice seems to think something was wiped off the pool table. I guess I could spray some of there. Now let's spray this table with luminol. Make it nice and wet. All the felt is damp now. It's gonna be terrible for shooting pool. See if the luminol is reactive with anything. Turning off the lights to give us the answer. It's gonna be terrible for playing pool on for a while. All right, there we go. There are 6 letters on the table. Looks like they were written in something that reacted with the luminol. They appear to be the letters A through F. No pattern that I can see, though. A, D, E, C, F, B. Looks like some sort of control panel. There's something on the screen. Rectangular button turns stage lights on or off. Circular button activates armor. Control panel looks like it says something. Okay. Can't do anything with the circular button yet. Look like pool balls, perhaps they could be used. Pool table seems like a natural place to use pool balls. Don't know what might happen to them. Better turn the lights off before I get my balls out. Or light on before I get my balls out. Maybe you need to drop them in the pockets of the pool table? Place each of the 6 balls in the correct pockets in the following order: A, B, C, D, E, F. Specific balls must go in specific pockets. For instance, ball A would need to go into pocket A, and so forth. Drag each ball to the desired pocket and then release the ball to drop it. Okay. Clicking the yellow triangle will allow you to switch which ball group is displayed, either 1 through 8 or 9 through 15. Give it a try. Let's... I don't get it. I mean, I get it. No, I get it, but I need to turn the lights off and make a note. Alright, I'm gonna just put my note here. Not sure if it will come, but aligning the sun's alchemical symbol for transformation and purification. It's commonly green lion, but it isn't always a green lion. Ah, good to know. Alright, so CA sports, it's in the game. FD BE. Alright, that'll help. Just that is fine. What'd I do? Ah! Okay, what was that noise? I definitely haven't broken anything. You sure? What are you doing, Alice? Please don't accidentally break something valuable. You're one to talk. I guess it's dangerous just to fumble around in the dark. Alright, I'll turn it back on. Okay. So let's see here. So, okay, so yellow F. I need to double check. So yeah, 9 is so 9 goes to F. We'll just start with that. So 9 goes here. Oh, it needs to be done in order. Right, okay. Okay, so for A solid is 4. B is 1. Orange C is going to be in the lower half. 13. Oops, god damn it. I didn't want to back all the way out. Fuck. Okay, god damn it. All right, 4 goes to A. 1 goes to B. 13, right? Yeah. 13 goes to C. Close 2. 2 goes to D. I think 6 is green solids. Yeah. Goes to E, which is down here. And now the 9 ball goes to F, which is over here. That was easy. Looked like something came out of the ball retrieval slot. You see, down here. What's this? Some sort of container, huh? Why don't you take it out? Sounds good. I'll just hang on to this then. We got some dart tips. Okay. Nothing happens when I push the button. Why don't you hit it? A little damage might make it more flexible. What the hell kind of logic is that? If being locked means it's working correctly, then if it's not working correctly, it won't be locked. Nope, if we break it completely, then we're boned. What an astute observation. Oh, how nostalgic. This is a jukebox. It plays an old form of music known as a record. With the push of a few buttons, you can listen to your favorite songs. Looks like it's not plugged in. Don't think the cable is long enough, it won't reach. Doesn't look like it, guess we can't use the jukebox just now. Okay, can't do anything with the cable. What's the deal with that screen over the pool tables? I think it's a scoreboard. My god! This deer must have gotten phased halfway through the wall and then gotten stuck. How horrific! That's just a mounted head. It's a decoration. I did think it had extraordinarily long legs. Automatic scoreboard, huh? Nice. If we had some darts, we could play a game or two. Well, we don't. I got dart tips. And that's it. Are these chili peppers? Yes, I believe these are the variety known as the Hawk's Claw. Alice, please try some. I'm not eating that. I don't care what kind of claw it is. Are you even looking at them? These are obviously dart tips. I don't know, I'm just not seeing it. They look like peppers to me. Do you know what soft darts are? They use plastic tips instead of metal ones. Okay. Looks like this extension cord is plugged into the ride, but I'm not sure why. What do you mean? It's probably there so the ride can get power. That's not what I mean. There's way too much slack. Doesn't look like the ride's power cable is long enough without... Doesn't it look like the ride's power cable is long enough without the extension cord? Let's take it with us. Don't forget to plug the ride back into the outlet. Yeah. Alright, now we got that. Oops. If I connect this extension cord to the power cable, then plug it into the outlet... Bingo bongo, we get a working jukebox? Nothing happens when I push the button. The extension cord is connected and plugged in. Unfortunately, it seems that isn't quite enough. I believe we'll need to insert a coin before the machine will operate. Alright. Is this guy holding a shield with glass on it? Doesn't it look like there's something underneath the glass? Hard to tell what it is from here, though. And we can't get to it as long as it's covered in glass. Control panel looks like it says something, Rittinger, blah blah. This guy's holding something. Guess I'll give him the weapon I've got in exchange for whatever he's holding. This is a spear. More specifically, it is a charging spear for use from horseback. Even more specifically, it is a lance. You see how the tip is pointed? As you may have surmised, it was used primarily as a piercing weapon. Why has this guy got a pull cue? I'll take that. There's a triangle in the middle of the circular button. Push it! Thank you. Oh, the shield. The glass is broken. I'll take that Allen wrench. Thank you. Alright, with the Allen wrench, I should be able to get into the coin slot. Maybe? No. Okay, what do I do with this Allen wrench? An Allen wrench, you know what that is, right? It's like a screwdriver kind of. It just uses special hexagonal holes. Oh wait, hang on a sec. What about? There we go. A pull cue. Why was a suit of armor holding a pull cue? Perhaps it's not an ordinary cue. The butt is a little weird. It's got a hexagonal hole in the tip. All right. Combine that with that. Oh no, combine that with that. There we go. This is the part of the cue stick that we removed with the Allen wrench. Yeah, I can't get the wrench back out though. Perhaps the wrench is part of it now. If it is, that makes things easier for us. How so? Well, look at it. Doesn't it look like a tubular key? I think we can use this to open the lock. There we go. That's what I needed to know. This tool I've got should fit the keyhole. The tip does look remarkably similar. Okay, here we go. It opened. Then let us look inside. We got all the money we could ever need. You know, I was all excited about finally being rich after we found these in here, but they don't look right. I agree. The markings are strange. I have a feeling they only work on this ride. That seems likely. In any event, we may as well take a few of them. These are the coins we borrowed from the ride. I don't know if they have any other actual value, but they may be useful elsewhere in the room. Oh, were you planning on putting a coin in there? I figure if I put a coin in there, maybe it'll start up, right? Okay, I'll just drop a coin in. Okay. Why the hell are you riding it? Look at me go! I can't watch this. There is no God. Hey, Hey, Sigma! Alice! He's waving at us now. Alice, what's going on? I'm scared. I'm not watching. This isn't happening. Everything is fine. Huh? What was that? It seems to have taken a picture. Hooray! Ah, that was delightful. Now, where's that photograph? Ah, there we are! Excellent. I give this to you as a memento of our time together, Sigma. I don't really... Just holding it makes me feel wrong. Now, that's hardly necessary. Alright. Z9D1, you say? Alright, it's time for water. I need some more coinage. Maybe we can use this somewhere else. Okay, now to put a coin in here. The button's lit up. Guess it's on now. Alright. Z9. Water. There's a gold record sitting in the jukebox. I'll take that. Someone's gone gold. I don't think it's actually gold. Do I need to put more coins in? Nope. D1. There's a gold record. I'll take that. Right. Put that in. Put that in. Put that in. Did you hear something? Look, the line on the frame in the middle is glowing green now. So it is. I'm guessing it means that it might have unlocked. What's this thing? It's a box with darts in it, isn't it? Case for darts. There are things in it that look like darts. They don't have tips though, just the shaft and fletching. Looks like there's some kind of picture inside the case. And have you noticed these markings on the lid? We can worry about that later. Right now I think we should focus on making complete darts. Alright. Oops. I can just combine that with that. And get complete darts. Hooray. Okay. So I have to get a score 91. So make a note of that, and then we don't really need this case anymore, do we? Not for holding darts, but it's got some markings on it. You're right. Look here. It's got 3 images of darts on the target. One's red, one's blue, and one's green. It says score 91. I wonder what it means. Alright, so score 91, and there's probably going to be 2 solutions to do that. so there's two things that are going on here with this. One is the size of the rings, and the other is the less than greater than symbols. So if we're just going by the size of the rings, or we're just going by the greater than, less than symbols, that's the obvious solution, and then the rings probably has something to do with the secondary solution. Alright. Dartboard. If we have some darts, we could get a game going. I've got darts. Either we throw them at a dartboard or we throw them at a boss we don't like. Well, I haven't found any pictures of undesirable bosses or indeed bosses of any kind. Then it looks like we can narrow things down a bit. Get a score 91 with 3 darts. Keep in mind the score for the area, each area must have a specific relationship to the other scores. Toss a dart into each area in order to reach the correct point value. To throw a dart in a particular area, drag and then release the dart on the area where you'd like it to land. So that's easy enough. So alright, let's go with the regular one for 91. Red had to be the smallest value, blue had to be the medium, and green had to be the largest. So the smallest value is the inner rings. If you've played darts before... Oh no, the smallest value is on the outer ring. Oh, it's that inner ring. Okay. The smallest value is on the outer ring. And then it goes in for there, so... Green's gotta be the biggest value. That doesn't necessarily mean it needs to be on the inner ring. Oops. We have to use our heads a bit for this one. I want to look at the menu again. Oh, actually, I want to look at my inventory again. So yeah, red's got to be the smallest. Oh no, red's got to be... Wait, no, red can be the biggest for one of the solutions. I'm sleepy. I was looking at those backwards. So if red can be the biggest, and then blue, and then green is the smallest, that does simplify things a bit. At least for one of them. So we have the red, it's 34. So the highest value red can be is either 18 or 21. If it's on the inner one. So double 17 is higher than double 11. So we'll go 34. If we do blue inner, it's going to be 39 or 60 or 33. So 91. So red's greater than blue. So now anything, we just need to get 91 with a green. So 91, that's 24, so that one. All right, we got the blue one. Screen's changed. All right, star, star, sun. Okay. Let's look at the thing again. Oh, no, this thing. Although, actually, that doesn't... If we flip it over, then it's inverse. Like, it doesn't actually have to do anything with the rings. Although, perspective kind of makes it look like it does. But if we flip it this way, red's the greatest. If we flip it over here, red's still the greatest. Never mind. Maybe it is the size then. Either way, I think it's like the inverse. Because green does look big. I think green is bigger. It's hard to tell with blue and red, but I think blue is big. I think it's green and red have changed places. So now we want green to have the highest value and red to have the lowest value. Blue doesn't change anything. All right, so if blue doesn't change anything, and it's just swapping green and red, then we can just keep the same value of blue, because blue's always in the middle, right? That makes sense. So now it's just a matter of green and red. So that's 9, that's 27, that's 24. There's two values we can choose for green that's higher than 33. It's the 1717, which is 54. I think if we do that... Yeah, there's not a way to get 10. So let's do this instead. Alright, let's go in order. Let's do this in order. Alright, so 73. So we need to find a red value that's smaller than 33 that gives 18, and that's the 666, isn't it? Yeah, we didn't have to change blue at all. We tried a different solution this time, I see. Looks like it worked out. See, the screen's changed. This one's different. Sun, sun, star. Alright. And once you see it twice, you don't get to see it ever again. Unless you look in the memos. Okay, so for the sun, star, star. We get our gold file. Piece of cake. And then for our other one, it's sun, sun, star. What do we get? All right, we get our cards and it just looks like a map, I guess. First, a map. So that's floor B. The one I found on the lounge said floor A. then that must be floor A is the top floor. We rode the elevator down to get to this floor after all. Makes sense. Moving on, we got some key cards. They have an image of the moon on them. That must mean these are what the announcer was talking about. The moon keys. We got 2 of them, just like with the sun keys. All right, Kay, you take one. You're solo. Alice and I will take the other one. Yes, of course. Thank you. And last prize, a key. Must be for the exit. Now we can leave. What are we waiting for then? Everybody out of the pool. Fuck this place, we're out. Time to kiss this weird ass room goodbye. I actually had a rather nice time. Whatever. I'd rather forget any of this ever happened. 3, 2, 1. You found it.
Interesting.
Hang on a sec. Curious where we are on the flowchart. Alright, we'll probably pause before the next betrayal. Before the next AB game. What is this place? A warehouse?
Hey, look over there.
Those doors are white.
Shall we have a look then?
Are these chromatic doors too?
They're all the same, though.
What exactly are we pulling on? This one's locked.
This one won't open either.
No luck here.
It looks like they have the same locking mechanism as the other chromatic doors.
So these will be the next doors to open. We should go let the others know.
Right.
Alice and I turned to go, but Kay stayed put. Is something wrong?
No. I just feel as if I've seen this warehouse before.
You've been here before?
I don't know. Perhaps I haven't been here. Only somewhere very similar.
You mean the Floor A warehouse?
Perhaps.
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
What the hell?
Someone else must have opened one of the AB gates.
Before we got back?
I imagine they don't care what happens to the rest of us.
So it's definitely Dio.
That would be the most logical explanation. In any event, we should return quickly.
Let's get going, guys. We really don't need these animations. I trust that we can make it all the way back to the top room without having to see myself go up through the elevator or through random rooms. Or through a hallway, a little dot on a hallway I've seen 100 times. I mean, maybe it was here to disguise loading times on a 3DS, because this game was originally released for 3DS. But that was also on a cart. Loading times shouldn't have been much of a thing. Here we go. Go, little dot, go. All the way around. Through the magenta door like you usually do.
Sigma?
Where's Tenmyoji's team? Are they not back yet?
Nope.
You could talk a little more so I can look at something. That'd be great.
We were the first.
Then wait a little longer before you open the AB gate.
It wasn't us. I tried to stop him, but
Come on, it's not like when we open the door really affects the matches, right? It's cool.
No, it's not cool.
Your team returned quite early, Dio. Did your investigation go smoothly?
They're really good at puzzles.
I guess.
Which room did you guys go to?
The treatment center.
Treatment center? How's that different from the infirmary?
There were these pod things. Look, just go see for yourself, all right? I don't feel like explaining it.
All right, be an asshole, as usual.
You took something from the treatment center, didn't you?
Huh? What are you talking about?
You did. I saw it too. After we opened the safe, you grabbed something out of it and put it in your pocket. Show us what you took.
Get away from me.
Clover shoved her hand in Dio's pocket and began to dig around. Dio enjoyed this quite a bit.
It should be in this one.
Let go.
Before Dio could push her away, Clover found what she was looking for.
I knew it!
An ejection gun? The label on the vial says neostigmine. What's this stuff for?
I don't know, but I feel like I've heard that name before somewhere.
Give it back. I found it, so it's mine.
Hey!
With a desperate lunge, Dio managed to grab the gun back from Clover. But before she had a chance to protest,
Have any of you seen Quark?
no.
Anyone? Please!
Quark? Did something happen to him?
We found a pantry on the other side of the red door, but after we left, he just disappeared.
We've looked everywhere, but we can't find him.
You think he's lost?
Don't you think you're being a little optimistic there? Come on, that little jerk's probably dead by now. We've already found one corpse, right?
What the hell is wrong with you?
He's an asshole.
How could you? Why would you say such a horrible thing?
Whoa, simmer down there. Just saying it's a possibility.
Well, even if it is, we should be all right looking. We should all be looking for him.
Yes!
As we began to fall out, I saw Alice staring intently into the corner of the warehouse. It seemed strange, but looking for Quark was my priority. I turned and headed towards the magenta door. Man, what did I do with all that alcohol? Am I still just carrying it around? Quark! Are you in here? Guess not. Well, I tried. I looked around for 3 seconds and called his name. What else can I do? Let's try floor B then. Timnioji's team took the red door. They probably already searched that area pretty thoroughly then. Maybe I'll try the blue door. Didn't I search the blue door? Quark, where are you? Not here either. Where the hell did he go?
Ah, Sigma. Any luck?
Nothing. I can't find him anywhere.
I see.
What about you? Never mind, if you'd found him, you'd said something already.
Indeed. I went to the treatment center, as well as the Floor B warehouse, but he was not there.
Oh well. Let's head back to the Floor A warehouse.
Good idea. Perhaps the others have had more luck.
Will, did you find him?
Nope. Sorry. We couldn't find him anywhere.
I see.
Are the three of you the only others to have returned?
Yeah, we're it.
I'm guessing you guys didn't have any luck either.
Yeah, no clues or anything.
I don't get it. With this many people looking, it seems like we'd be able to find him pretty fast.
Quark is only a child. It's possible he's become trapped in a small, enclosed space.
Well, wouldn't we at least be able to hear him calling for help?
Yeah, you're right.
Quark.
Tenmyoji's shoulders slumped. He looked older, much older than he had when we first met. I could see tears glistening at the corners of his eyes. For just a moment, I saw in them all of his pain, fear, and despair, and it felt like someone had put my heart in a vice. Then Dio appeared, and the mood suddenly changed. Because Dio's an asshole.
Hey, you guys, come here! What are you
Yep.
standing around for? They're in the crew quarters!
What?
Just come on!
We got a dead body again? Room 2, that's never a good sign. Yeah, that's a dead body again. 2 dead bodies. Wow, we are picking up the pace on this.
No.
How?
Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
There was a roaring in my ears, breathing, heartbeat, but my footsteps sounded muffled as if I were hearing them through layers of cotton. I pressed a shaking hand to Alice's neck. Her skin was still warm, but the only pulse I felt was my own. Looking down, it was clear why. Something had been driven into her chest so far that only the hilt was visible, and the entire front of her body was covered in blood. No one could survive something like that. I forced myself to swallow the stinging lump in my throat and turned toward Luna. Unlike Alice, at first glance, she seemed unharmed. As I reached for her neck to check for a pulse, however, I saw a red mark near her jawline. Nearby on the floor sat an injection gun. I already knew what I would find, but pressed my fingers to her neck and waited. Nothing. They're dead.
My God.
What on earth happened here?
That bastard killed them! Whoever it was that killed the old lady in the AB room.
You're saying this mystery person killed Alice and Luna?
Maybe only one of them was supposed to be killed, but the murderer had to kill the other to keep them quiet.
Or perhaps they killed one another. Luna stabbed Alice in the chest, after which Alice attacked her with the injection gun.
That's pretty far-fetched. Look at Alice's clothes. No sign of a struggle. I don't think they fought.
Then were they killed somewhere else and then brought here?
No. If that were the case, there would be much less blood.
I guess that's true.
Whatever the case, we have too few clues to figure it out right now. We'd all separated to look for Quark. Any one of us could have done it.
You mean the killer is one of us?
Do you think there's someone else in here?
Well,
Do you think that Zero Sr. killed these two, as well as the old woman?
Oh, give me a break! How can you just sit around here talking?
No point in making a fuss.
Are you fucking kidding me? One of us is a killer. I can't think of a better reason to make a fuss.
You do realize you're the most likely suspect, don't you?
Excuse me?
You wait until the rest of us have gathered in the warehouse. Then you kill Alice and Luna. You pretended to be the first to find them, and...
Are you saying I did this?
I'm just saying it's a possibility. You don't need to get so worked up about it.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
so if you don't vote, your choice is set to ally. I guess that means Luna's vote will be ally for this round.
Yes, it does. Perhaps that outcome is what the killer was after.
They killed Alice and Luna for that? Who would Luna's opponent be?
Quark and myself.
One person is missing and the others bought the farm. I'd say this old fart's the most suspicious one here.
You want to say that to my face?
Yeah, you killed her so you could get a few more points in the AB game.
Are you an idiot? How do you explain Alice? She's playing against Kay, not me!
Not quite. Even without his partner Alice, Sigma will still be able to cast a vote as he wishes.
Then maybe that's why Luna died. Maybe they meant to kill Sigma, but something went wrong and they...
True. I suppose that is a possibility. But we are engaging in pure speculation here. There is little to no evidence to support any of this.
Well, we should probably head back to the warehouse.
We should take their bracelets with us then.
Huh? Do they really matter anymore?
Without their bracelets, some of us would be unable to open the secondary chromatic doors.
You're pretty calm, pal. Too calm. You did it, didn't you?
A sterling deduction.
Mm-hmm.
I await your further insight.
I love Kay.
He wears a mask, therefore he is guilty, perhaps?
What did you just say? Are you fucking with me?
Knock it off. Is there really any point to be arguing about this?
Agreed. We aren't getting any younger here.
I apologize. We should return to the warehouse.
Alice.
Come on, Clover. We gotta go.
No! I'm not going anywhere. I can't just leave her here.
Clover.
If you don't vote, Dio might get out.
Huh?
He's got 6 BP right now. If you don't vote, you will automatically ally. And I bet my left arm he'll pick Betray. That'd be 3 points, which will put him at 9. Once he's got that, there's nothing stopping him from opening the number 9 door. I'll try and pick ally, of course, but Dio's not an idiot. He'll try and stop me or get in my way somehow.
Dio will have 9 points?
What are you gonna do, Clover? If you stay here, you might be letting Alice's killer get away.
Fine. I'll do it. There's no way I'm going to let him get 9 points.
Good. Let's go.
Five minutes remain until Ambidex.
Oops. I took a deep breath and unlocked the AB room. No matter how hard I looked for answers, all I found were more questions. Who had killed Alice and Luna? Where was Quark? I wasn't in any kind of mood to play along with Zero's ridiculous games, but at this point I didn't really have a choice. I heaved a silent sigh and started toward the entrance to my AB room.
Sigma, what would you say to voting ally? I would reciprocate, of course. You have 5 BP. If we both ally, then you will gain 2 points, leaving you with 7 in total. Should you also cooperate mutually in the following round, you would gain another 2 points, bringing you to 9. Conversely, if you were to choose to betray me during this round, you would gain 3 points, for a total of 8. In other words, you will be unable to reach 9 BP until the round following this one. That being the case, choosing ally is the most logical choice.
True, but how many points do you have?
Me?
As I recall, you and Clover chose Betray in the first AB game. That means you should have 6 BP right now. If you betray me and get another 3, you could get all the way to 9 this round.
Ah, yes, that is true. However, escaping as soon as possible is not my goal.
But you picked Betray in the first round, didn't you?
That was in the interest of my own safety, as I only had 3 points at the time. The prospect of losing 2 of them was very unsettling. Now that I have 6 BP, I have some room for error.
Why wouldn't you want to get out of here as soon as you possibly could?
Of course I would like to, but attempting to do so would be unwise.
Why's that?
Isn't it obvious? If I escape on my own, everyone else will be trapped here forever.
What are you talking about?
Have you forgotten what Zero told us?
The number 9 door only opens once! Once that happens, it's all over! It'll close for good after 9 seconds, so if you're not careful, you could get stuck.
I trust you remember now?
So if someone opens it and escapes.
Precisely. Did you not realize? Perhaps I shouldn't have said anything.
Hey, don't tell me you're planning to just leave us all in the lurch and take off by yourself.
I would never do that. Consider the following. If I did manage to get to 9 points before anyone else, do you think the rest of our companions would allow me to leave? Especially knowing that if they did, they would remain here for the rest of their lives?
Well, no, of course we'd stop you.
You see? Working toward leaving as a group is the most logical choice for me.
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
Our time is nearly up. I trust you will choose wisely.
Yeah, of course. You too. The Ambidex game will now begin. After you enter your vote, press the start button on your screen. Once you have entered your vote, the door will lock automatically. It will not open again until the polling is finished.
"30 seconds remain.
Can we trust
until
Kay?
Ambidex game polling closes.
Kay made a compelling argument, but I still had to make my choice. Would he really choose to ally? If I chose ally and he chose betray, he'd have 9 points and I'd have 2. Still, even if he did have 9 points, he might not try and escape right away. The question was, how much could I trust him? How much trust could I give a man whose face I'd never seen?
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ah, sure, let's trust him. What could go wrong? The vote has been recorded. Please wait.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening. Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Turns out we can't really trust them a lot. If Alice wasn't dead before, she sure would be now.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
So
What?
you did indeed choose ally.
You tricked me.
I apologize.
Sigma! You fucking idiot!
Yes, that's an accurate response.
Now Kay's got 9 points thanks to your stupid ass.
Correct, yes. Also, a good assessment. But he's not going to just leave us.
I apologize for taking further advantage of your trust, but I will be leaving.
What? Before we could react, Kay slipped past us with speed and agility that belied his size. In the blink of an eye, he was standing in front of the number 9 door.
Kay! God damn it!
God damn it, someone keeps pinging me.
Wait, you son of a bitch!
He didn't give any sign that he'd heard Dio, just grabbed the lever and pulled it down.
Oh no!
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Why did you do it? I trusted you, Kay.
The answer is obvious. 3 people have already been murdered. If I remain, I place myself in greater danger. A simple decision, really. I'm sure you would have done...
God damn it, Kay.
I apologize. I do intend to contact the police as soon as I have escaped. Now then.
Kay, wait! He didn't even turn around.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
He's gone.
Damn it! This is all your fault, Sigma!
Yes, yes it is.
There's no point to blaming him now.
Yeah. It's not like we can open that door again.
Ah, damn it!
No, this isn't right. This can't be right. We stood in there in silence, staring at the door. The only exit to the outside world now closed forever. Our only chance of escape now was to hope Kay would keep his word and contact the police. Alice, Luna, the old woman, who had killed them? And where had Court gone? There were questions we still hadn't answered, but we had plenty of time now. Perhaps we still would. And that's our second game over. That one I knew was coming. With that, we're going to call it an episode and a stream here. Going to go ahead and save and save. Wow, we've already spent 9 hours in this game. Definitely going to be streaming Wednesday. I might stream a little bit Tuesday. I don't know. But I've got the next 3 days off. I'm going to be doing PAX tomorrow. So I might stream a little bit of this Tuesday. Otherwise, we won't see this until Friday. And I will see y'all by Wednesday for sure. Good night.